97.9 The Box is the Madd Hatta
Morning Show.
And are you old enough to be a bike legend yet?
I think I need probably about like 5 more years to be a
we'll call him a bike legend anyway. Can we do that? Jason Anderson?
Yeah.
On the show, y'all give him a round of applause.
Yeah.
On the show. Now, I know you guys got some big stuff happening this weekend at the NRG. Before we go there, I want to act like, let's imagine no one knows what's going on or who you are.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's start all the way at that beginning, and let's educate the audience on who you are, what you do, and what's happening this weekend.
I am Jason Anderson. I'm a dirt bike racer. Be racing Supercross this weekend inside NRG Stadium, and yeah, I mean that's kind of what I do and kind of all I'm about.
So how'd you get started? Did you get started with regular bikes, like just like a regular bike? Like
yeah, I was riding like paddle bikes, and then yeah, when I was probably 6 years old, I got a dirt bike, and then since then I've been just like, that's all I've been doing. So it's kind of I'm addicted to it, and but it's it's a great time.
So you get a certain rush from doing this.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
when you were little, did your parents were like, "Hey, slow down, son. Watch out,"
No, they embraced it. They were all about it. So they were into it as much as I was, which I think is part of the reason why I'm as good as I am right now.
Talking to Jason Anderson. And now, were your parents racers, or were they extreme sports enthusiasts?
My dad and his brother, they're just dirt bike enthusiasts, motorcycle enthusiasts.
So they were cool with it.
Yeah, it was just like something cool that we wanted to do on the weekends, and then turned into something bigger than what it actually was. But it was yeah.
So how do you practice for a race? I'm just curious how you practice for a race.
Well, we have I live between Florida and California now, and we have a facility in each place for our team, and yeah, we just during the week we train, we ride road bikes and like those tight little spandex deals, lift the weights, and then
y'all lift weights?
Yeah, we do.
You gotta have a lot of a lot of endurance and stuff like that. I think a lot of people don't realize
it's a lot of cardio muscle though. Not like we don't want to be like bulky or anything, but yeah. And then we just practice all week, at the track, doing motos and stuff like that, trying to reenact what we do at the races, and just try and get better every day.
So what is the one main thing that a good rider must have? A good rider.
I would say talent. But
so anybody just can't get on the bike? I couldn't just get up on the bike?
No, I mean,
why you telling me what I can't do?
Jason's here, let him tell you no.
If you want to get on the bike and go out there and rip, let me get it for Instagram.
Well, get your Instagram ready because you're about to have some fun with this one. I can assure you. All right, folks, it's the Monster Energy Supercross happening this weekend at NRG Stadium. Tickets are still available right now, Ticketmaster.com or NRG box office. By the way, I know Jason and all the guys, they'll be there getting their race on this weekend, but I do want to mention earlier on in the afternoon, starting at 12 o'clock, they will be having a pit party from 12 until 6 where you can get tickets as well. You can see a lot of the cool stuff. You can see a lot of background, how to get the dirt in there. You can see a lot of bike races and their bikes. A lot of interactive stuff is going on. So it's a very family-oriented affair, and it will, for those that don't know a lot about it, they can learn a lot about it. It's like I said, it's an all-day affair where you bring out the entire family for a whole lot of fun. So I just want to make sure I put that out there, that was the opportunity that everyone, you go out there, make sure you're a part of that. So tickets only $15 for that. And then, of course, everything really kicks off at 6:30 with the guys racing their bike. And you said this is something that you've been doing for a long time now. Being a young guy in it, what's your time limit on how long you expect to continue doing this? And you've already achieved a lot of success doing it, Jason.
Yeah, this is my 8th year racing professionally, and I recently just did another 4 years with my team, so I got four more years for sure. And then after that, I kind of think we gotta decide what I want to do. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I would like to keep racing, but it's not that easy to be competitive for a lot of years.
Can you explain to them what's so hard about it? Because I think a lot of times people see bike riders like yourself and like, oh, that's nothing. You just get on the bike and you just ride and jump, and there's way more to it than that.
Yeah, it's just hard on your body, and it's hard to be like competitive mentally, and it's just I don't know. I mean, it's just a lot of traveling. I mean, we race 30 weekends a year, and the hardest part is you got all these young guys that are coming up, and they're hungry to
You got a lot of young guys coming up. What are you, 23?
He's 23. Wait, and he said he's been this for 8 years. So think about that. He was 15. He was a pro at 15.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Yeah. I mean, the young age coming up is normal for us, So it's yeah. I mean, I am like kind of a veteran, which is crazy to say.
23 and a veteran.
But yeah, those young guys, come.
That's what they say to us all the time.
Is there one guy that when you race, that you like, I gotta look out for this particular guy right here? Is there, that arch nemesis when you race?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely guys out there that you kind of, I guess you want to avoid, but at the same time, they're just trying to do the same thing and trying to be good and exactly what we're doing. But yeah, I mean, there's some guys out there that you're like you want to just get out in front of them and just leave them. So. And
there's no fear whatsoever in what you do. Have you ever experienced any fear whatsoever?
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, there's things that could happen, but we do everything that we can to avoid, any of the crazy stuff that happens. So when we line up, I mean, our one goal is to win the race.
That's right.
That's all on our mind, and yeah, usually we're just competitive. So that's really all we care about. We don't really care about anything else.
Oh, so y'all don't care about breaking bones? Have you ever broke any bones or anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, I've broken quite a bit of bones, but I mean, it's kind of just comes with the territory, and I think that's something that we're just used to at this point,
Have you ever fallen off during a race?
Yeah, I have.
How was that?
I mean, yeah, there's sometimes where we tip over, but we've had big crashes and stuff like that. But yeah, so those aren't fun. And
Do you keep going and finish the race?
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. So.
Who is your idol in this game? Who is a legend to you?
Well, for me, it's hard to pick one guy because there's guys that have cool style, and then there's guys that are just fast, and they just win races and stuff like that. So I mean, over the years, there's been even guys I race against, they have cool style,
Yeah. But it's not no big time the OG of the sport. In basketball, they got Michael Jordan. Everybody.
Yeah. No, there's definitely those. So we have Ricky Carmichael. He's the dude who just won races, and you have K-Dub, who's the guy who's he was always on the podium, but he was had style. He would look good all the time.
So do you have style, or do you just ride hard and fast?
I don't know. I guess that's for the fans and everyone to determine. I try my best, but at the same time, I think there's people that maybe have cooler style than me sometimes. But
when the last time your mama been scared of you having an accident, or is she scared all the time that you go out there?
I mean, I think she's not comfortable when I'm racing, but I don't know. She doesn't really tell me much. She's about being scared or anything, just says good luck,
Used to the lifestyle.
And your kids, would you encourage them to do the same thing?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I grew up racing since I was 7 years old, and I've had a great time and enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm just trying to, hopefully, they get into it, and yeah, it may be dangerous, but we have all the safety precautions to, to avoid anything crazy happening. So, it's a good time.
Trash talking in the sports, hey, I'm the baddest rider. I got the biggest bike. I can pop Willie on that. I'm gonna go around you. You can't compare to me. I don't like you. You're 23. You out the game. I'm young. I'm new coming. You only got 5 more years. Wow. It's my time. Okay, I'm just
J-Man, you're the trash talker.
J-Man likes the trash talk, but I don't know if that's a part of it. Is it really a part of it?
I mean, there's times where you guys get into it, but I don't think really everyone the public sees. It's kind of behind closed doors. Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
It's Jason Anderson, one of the many incredible bike riders you guys get to see this week. And once again, Monster Energy Supercross happening at NRG Stadium. Get your tickets right now. You can get them at Ticketmaster.com. You can go to the NRG box office and get them. Don't forget about the pit party, which is real cool and interactive. Like I said earlier, 12 until 6. That happens 6:30. Things are underway. You'll see these guys at the Monster Energy Supercross. And Jason, man, good luck to you.
Yep.
Thank you for waking up early, because I know you're on West Coast time and even being here doing this, man. So we appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
My man.
Yep.